the quest for Uraj over Braxis.
Now then, Kerrigan. Perhaps you had best explain yourself. What is this news you've come to give?
There is a new overmind growing on Char.
What? Impossible. Why should we believe anything you have to say?
Because, Zeratul, I'm no longer the mindless murderess whom you fought on Char. The overmind is dead. Whatever warped control it once had over me is gone. I know that this is a lot to take in all at once, but you've got to believe me. There's more at stake here.
She lies. She is infested to the core. I, for one, will not listen to any of this.
Silence, Judicator. Continue, Kerrigan.
Apparently, many of the renegade Cerebrates, commanded by Dagoth, have merged into a new overmind. Fortunately, the creature is still in its infant stages. It can't control the swarm yet, but Dagoth and the others still have control over most of the broods. The 2 Cerebrates you killed here were part of Dagoth's forces. Look, I don't need to tell you all what might happen if that thing reaches maturity. I can guarantee you that should it awaken, it'll take full control of me, just like it did before. I don't want that to happen, and I'm pretty sure you don't want it to happen either.
Even if what you say is true, our priority is to save this world, not assault the new Overmind. We must find the crystals Uraj and Kalis before we are all vanquished.
Then I'll help you with your search. If you can defeat the renegade Zerg gathered here, it'll weaken the efforts of Dagoth and his ilk.
My children, you must put aside your fears and misgivings to accomplish what must be done. For the time being, Kerrigan will assist you in your endeavors. Though she has been your enemy, it is enough that we share the same agenda now. Allow her time enough to prove herself to you, and you may find her to be a valued ally. For now, you must focus on the task at hand. Search for the Uraj on the planet Braxis, and let nothing stop you from recovering it.
We will do what you ask, Matriarch. But you cannot expect us to forgive Kerrigan's crimes against our race. Executor, prepare our forces. We shall debark for the planet Braxis before the next moonrise.
And so we must bring Kerrigan to the Uraj crystal. Kerrigan must survive. So she's gonna hide. Protoss Reavers can be used to effectively defend your base and to quickly destroy enemy towns. Keep them protected by other units since they are slow and vulnerable. Yes, they are. And we're overlooking a Terran base right now. But I have forces on the way. Not under my control. Let's get some scarabs for you. Quite a lot of supply given to me.
Explain something to me, Zeratul. Why would your people leave such a secret crystal in the hands of these Terrans?
We didn't. Long ago, this world was a Protoss colony called Kirador. When the strife between our tribes escalated, this planet and the Uraj crystal were abandoned. These Terrans have come here only recently.
I'm gonna need that to go away. Oh, is there nothing in it? Maybe. I was assuming there was. Yep, there totally is. I had to assume they were crystal. There were people in the bunker. Yeah, I don't want to get too cute with my placement this time. Just take down all the rest of the Terran's forces. And by forces, I mean a supply depot. And we can call it a day. I've never been a fan of the Reaver defense strategy. I always use them as siege units. I'm not saying that the defense can't be done. It's just not the way that I usually go with them. By the way, the crystal's way down here. You can tell because there's a beacon there, I guess. You can't actually see it, but it's there. Oh, looks like I'm gonna need another pylon here.
Executor, we have a problem. Our warp matrix was damaged during transit. Because of the extensive damage, we will be unable to warp in stargates to this location.
That's a very specific problem, I would say. If a memory serves me correctly, they usually come from that side, so. We'll back up both of these. Kerrigan, I would recommend you staying back here. She does have Storm, though. That's useful. Alright, enough to get more probes. Need as many probes as I can get. As you can see, I have a fair amount of minerals here. It's pretty good. The Vespene, though, pretty short on that. That's gonna take some work. All right, you guys.
Not enough minerals.
You guys should probably get some scarabs just in case. Just in case something comes for me, I'm gonna need you to act as pretty much my only defense on this side. So we're gonna need you to be armed. At least for a little bit. I'll get something over there eventually, right? But right now, I'm kind of in desperate need of minerals. So I gotta use them on scarabs, I guess. Doesn't feel right, but that is the case. How many did they kill? Wow. 23 between the three of them. That is not bad at all. Alright, we're getting close to where I need to be on mineral income, but doesn't feel like I'm there yet. Feels so far away. I probably got the assimilator too early, but that's alright. For now, it's okay. Let's go ahead and warp in that forge. I will clearly need it.
Not enough minerals.
Told you they'd be the only line of defense, so it's good they were there. No permanent damage, I assume. They have such little health. They have the same health as a Dragoon. I really do have to babysit them from time to time. They're so powerful, though. They do so much damage. I feel so bad letting any one of them die. Alright, well, we'll try to put it in a... Try to keep, like, this side clear, I guess. Maybe put one on this side as well. Alright. We'll get things going for us, maybe. Looks like we will need a fourth there, actually, so probably two more. We'll try to get things underway. One of the problems right now, though, is that I really want to try to rush so I can get that second base. And there is a spot that I want to go to get that second base. but it feels like it takes forever for me to get there. Because of all the work that I have to do setting up everything. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. Once stuff starts disappearing, though, it's going to go pretty quick. I'm out of supply. Alright. Another pylon. We'll put it out here, mostly because I can, plus I can set up cannons to take stuff out from down there. Alright, let's start with the gateway. And we'll get the plasma shields. Alright. Fairly secure. Trying to move those guys back a little bit. Try to let the buildings tank most of the damage for me. Let's head in and get a photon cannon right there. And right there. If they want to come for me, they're going to have to work for it. So no Stargates. Can't get a robotics facility. No Stargate, no fleet beacon. Can't get the Templars, though. I might want to head that way eventually. Let's get the Cybernetics core because it's required for anything fancy. I like fancy things. Can't do this all on Zealot Dragoon. Actually, no, just Zealot. What am I talking about? We can't even get Dragoons with that. I can't do it on Zealots alone. As much as I would like to try. Actually, I don't want to try it. That sounds awful. You guys can be a little bit further back, as it turns out. Costing me money! Actually, I do want to put another forge over there, so... There. That's fine. Alright, Cybernetics core done. The only thing I care about is Dragoon range. Because that's the only thing that I can do there. We'll want more Reavers. I remember them coming this way. They could still do it, but it's clearly not their main area of attack. Let's just set up a second one, and then we'll put one over here. Alright, forge done. Ground weapons. I have enough to afford that and the cannon that I placed. Alright, head back in. And there went all my minerals. How you doing? Just hide. You'll be much more useful later. Since we are up against Terran, though, Dark Templar might be really nice. Right? We've been up against Zerg, and they have kind of a built-in detector unit in the Overlord. But here, against Terran, we could do quite a number on them with stealth units, as long as I stay away from missile turrets. Yeah, key positions there. Quality over quantity, maybe. Hopefully.
Upgrade complete.
Ground armor. Let's start thinking about other things I can do. Let's get the Citadel of the Dune. Can't hide it back there anywhere. Guess I can put it there. Start going for some more pylons. Hide them back here. Like I said, it takes a while to get this one set up. We got the Citadel of Dune. We'll get a robotics facility. Might want to go for additional Reapers. The 3 might be fun. I say Reapers. Reavers. I can't play multiple games like this at the same time. They have very commonly mixed up names. At least for me. I mess it up a lot. Alright, Citadel of Dune done. Let's get Zealot movement. So far, so good. I'm liking our odds so far. Now, there are things that they can do, right? The Terran can do to try to stop my Dark Templars. Alright, they're starting to upgrade. No permanent damage, but they are starting to get a little bit more difficult. Let's go for the Templar Archives. Right there. That shouldn't be in too many people's way, including Kerrigan, who's standing right there. So that's underway, that's good. I do want to get a couple High Templar. Maybe. I didn't use them like at all last time. That made me mad. It was easier than I thought. That's kind of the issue. I'm still anticipating difficulty that can be on par with what I was doing to end the first game, but it hasn't proven to do that yet. I'm not saying it can't, it just isn't doing it yet. Where do I actually want to put this? Can I... There's not a good spot for it. There is no good spot. I'm gonna put it there.
Upgrade complete.
I want the observatory as well. I probably do. It's not a good spot at all. We'll fill this out as best as I... Damn it. Filled it out as best as I could there, but I can put stuff over here, right? These 3 are very nice, but it's not going to be enough. Alright, so we got some upgrades done. Let's get the plasma shields first. Alright, shuttle movement. I don't care about the shuttles. Observer movement, sight range. Not that big of a deal. I do want an observer, but they go so fast. Like, I keep it with my army, right? That's kind of the main crux of it. I keep it with my army. So, as a result, I don't use it for kind of scouting missions, the way that a speed upgrade for the observers is kind of implying that you'll use it for. That's the way that I'm looking at it. I do need to start thinking about moving out. Let's get you fully loaded with scarabs. They're not gonna let me get upgrades? Yeah, just one more. We want it to be Zealot Dragoon to start here. Once again, it doesn't feel like I'm necessarily getting the income that I want, but that is because I'm still on one base. And that's the main issue right now. Still on one base. They teach me about Reavers again, but I kind of was already aware of them. Thanks for the thought. But we'll try to do what we can. Most of the upgrades are done. Actually,
life for hire.
Yeah, outside of the forge, I think that is everything that I wanted to do. I could do the storm, but I think at this point it's a little bit too expensive for me. So I'm not going to go for that. I will get a couple Dark Templar to kind of
You have not enough minerals.
justify its purchase and all that, but I think that's going to be it for now. They're sending vultures? That was an interesting choice. It's not one I would have made. Okay, we're not really close to done there. Let's get that. Looks like I can get up to 8 already. It looks like the Reavers came to me upgraded. So, that's a thing. They have not come this way at all yet. I remember them coming that way.
My life for hire.
Alright, what are we doing? Yeah, I'll just save up for now. So I can get those upgrades. The upgrades, I think, are going to be more important than the army. Upgrades are always a big deal in this game. After all, we're talking about doubling the armor, adding shields, and 10% on the weapons. The weapons... but everything else is quite a big deal for me. Might have enough to get another one going. Let's go with the Dark Templar. We'll try to put them in the army. If they're never attacked, then it's a good thing for me. That's kind of the idea. If I have units that are preventing other units from getting attacked. Or, well, they're hiding and not getting attacked at all themselves. That's what I mean to say. They're not actually preventing anything.
Complete.
Alright, let's go for that. And then I do need to stockpile for this one a little bit. I'll try to take down missile turrets. That guy came out faster than I thought he would. That one was pretty quick. I don't think I have enough for him again, though.
Upgrade complete.
Oh, it was 400 even. Alright. Let's go for a few more zealots. I do need them. Outside of the forge, though, it looks like we are done. I do need more support units for my Reavers. That is a thing that I need. Yeah, these guys already had that. God, they're so strong. 125 damage. I try not to waste it. Keyword there being try. Looks like we're doing pretty well, though. We're finally up to speed, and there goes my gas.
My life for hire.
We knew we didn't have much gas, though. That's kind of why we're going zealots. And at this point, I don't feel comfortable necessarily getting any more Dark Templar, then. Unless I can get another base. Can I do it with what I have? That's the new question. It is kind of time dependent. I don't think they're gonna have ghosts, but the observer's there just in case they do. If they have ghosts, then I'm gonna have a few other problems, I think. We'll just keep on going zealots. Waiting for one more upgrade, and then I'll probably move out once the armor is done. Then I can get the weapons upgrades, and we'll move on from there. And siege tanks! No siege mode, though. Siege mode would be good, but they didn't have it. Oh, I'm nervous about this one. I've been nervous about a lot of these missions, and it's panned out so far. It's worked out for me in the end. So maybe I shouldn't be so concerned, but now that I've said it, I've probably jinxed it. That kind of stuff happens.
My life for hire.
Maybe it's time to move on. 1, 2, 3. You stick to that. Alright. Hopefully I gave you guys enough of an opening here that you can figure this out. You don't need too much of my help.
My life for hire.
I can hope. How do I get there? Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, hold on. Hold on, buddies. You guys want to hit that one too?
My life for hire.
We need to stop them.
Upgrade complete.
All right, 1 and 2. You guys need to get some more work in. Are they hitting him? They are hitting him. Oh, they used sight. All right, that should be enough for you. Get him. All right, 1, 2, 3. Shit, they can see him again. He's so expensive. Don't kill him. One, 2, and 3. Just get in there. All right, I'm gonna send one of you guys out. Build me some things. Alright, 1, 2, and 3 are there. Alright! Nexus underway, please. It's kind of an odd position for it, but I will accept that. Get the assimilator. There's a ton of gas in here compared to our last one. Looks like there's something up here and something over there. Looks like bunkers. Let's get a pylon out here. Unfortunately, I don't think they can hit that one, but they can hit this one. So, I thought I heard one of these unload. But I could be wrong. I don't see anything. We're gonna take him out like this anyway, because of that. Damn it. So many of you had to fire there, huh? Actually, it's still a little early. Wait a little bit. Yeah, this one's up. Notice that it's up there. So I don't think the scarabs can hit it. They can't jump like I would want them to. All right, these are done. So let's get the last upgrade that I need there. And there went pretty much all my gas, but we got new things underway.
We are under attack.
I told you they'd come this way. I actually did do some permanent damage there, too. Alright, so we will set up more defense on this side. Now that I do have a second base up and running, it should be useful to block off this side. Alright, we'll take you 4, head over here, try to get some replacements over here, try to get some replacements over here. That might have been too many. We'll try to get everything up and running, though. It probably came a little later than I needed to. I don't understand that, but okay. But still gonna buff out in the end, I hope. It's not that bad. So it's 71%. I'll try to get my 2 base underway. I do need gas. And then we should be good here. Alright, are we done over here? Yep, you're done over here. That's the last one. We got things underway. What do I want to go with here? Zealot, Dragoon, Dark Templar. They do have the way of actually dealing with that with the sight that uses the energy from the command center. Remember we saw that? I can't remember its name right now. Not off the top of my head. But they're using that to try to see my Dark Templar. It's useful, don't get me wrong, but it's temporary. And I can move them out of the range. It's a large range, don't get me wrong, but I can move them out of that. Alright. Up to 2 base. We got things working for us. You guys fully loaded? You're good to go. Yeah, the Dark Templar. I'll attack over here. Sight. Then I'll move over here. Shit. Like, they can only do it so many times, right? And then they run out, and then I'm good. Of course, with the Terran being ranged, it's not as big of a deal as when the Zerg can't see me, or even when the Protoss with a large Zealot force can't see me, but it does work, right? The funny thing is when they're trying to hit somebody and I just have a row of Dark Templar in front of them and they just can't break through. Obviously not the best use of Dark Templar, but it's still funny. This isn't fully saturated, but it's good enough for me, I think. Alright, I'm liking the way that things are working for me here. So, let's head over here. Build me a second gateway. Try to get things underway. Not much more I need to do here. The observer, maybe the sight range. We'll get the observer sight range. But outside of that, pretty much good to go. I never get the photon cannons over here, did I? I should probably back up this force. Move them inside a bit. Get on the other side of these, please.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
And those are my final upgrades. Yeah. Oh well. We should be good there. Alright, so like that. 1, 2, 1, 2. Dark Templar. There went all my minerals, but that's okay. We got our forces going. Yeah, I set that properly. Okay. We're gonna get ourselves a force. Shit, I need pylons. No, no, no. Pylon. I'm working on the pylons. Ah, shit. They just went right over the top. No permanent damage, though. This is why I don't always like the first unit. I don't like mutas that much. I don't like the Wraith that much. I don't like the Scouts that much. I just don't like those forces all that much. They're kind of weak. Right? I can take them out with a good force pretty easily. Those Wraith were what? There were like 4 of them, and up against 5 of my Dragoons, and they didn't even do permanent damage. That's not a good sign. Alright. But we're gonna get a force together. We're gonna get a good force together. And we're gonna win this. We have ourselves a little bit of a journey. Once I get into Brood War, I tend not to do the full map completion anymore because it gets harder. It gets significantly harder. I know it hasn't been hard up to this point, but don't let that fool you. I know many, many people that can beat the normal campaign without too much of a sweat and then get into Brood War and can't figure out what to do. And they lose. So they cheat. I cheated the first time I did it. But I should be fine this time. It happens. This is one of the games that made me realize, oh, the internet will tell me how to cheat. One of the games. I've mentioned it before. The other one is Final Fantasy VIII. That's the reason I know how to use a Game Shark. Fucking Final Fantasy VIII. Which is actually a really easy game. But only if you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, it is one of the hardest games you've ever played and you don't know why. Alright. We got ourselves a force. We can hide more pylons back here. This is all unnecessary land. Not vital to anything back here. I feel like the amount of Reapers that I have right now, Reavers that I have right now is fine.
We are under attack.
Yeah, it's fine. Alright, let's take a few of you guys off of here. Move you down here. I keep on seeing this and thinking that I'm doing something wrong.
Make use of me.
Do I want to try it? It's not bothering me or anything. It's just on the screen and throwing me off from time to time. That would be a tank up there. That would be a tank. They do have ghosts. They have not shown the demonstrations of the cloaking, but they do have ghosts. I distinctly heard people getting out of...
My life for hire.
Getting out... oh, shit. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this, then this, then this. All right. Getting out of a bunker, but nothing's come of it yet. All right, you guys. Like, we're moving you first. You have the hardest time with this. Let's hope they don't do this stupidly. Like we all know they're going to. That's exactly what I was talking about. I have not cleared that side. I don't think there's anything over there, but it's not officially cleared yet.
I'm waiting.
And there. Alright, we got ourselves a sizable force, but they do have siege tanks coming at me. I would rather have a Reaver than a siege tank, to be honest with you. But if they're in siege mode, maybe I wouldn't. I have to think about that one. I think the siege mode outranges Reavers. Let's try to get our gigantic force all lumped in. Keep in mind, this is nothing compared to the supply that's required for the carrier fleet. But it looks so much bigger, doesn't it? Like this? It looks like a bigger army, but it's not as powerful as my carrier fleets. I've only gotten 2 of them, but they were so good. I loved them so much. Why can't you let me do it again? Granted, carrier's not nearly as good against Terran. Just not good. Almost every good unit that they're going to throw at me can attack air. Right? They can throw a couple things at me that won't, like the fire bats, which they seem to like right now, and the siege tanks, of course, but outside of that, like their ghosts, their marines, hell, their wraith aren't terribly bad, their Goliaths are good. Like they have so many things that can hit the air compared to the Zerg, so I don't like using the carrier fleet as much against them, but I still like using it. Alright, what am I up to here? That's not everybody. That's not everybody either. And yeah, there's not too many of them. But there is something there. Let's get another Dark Templar. I feel like 160 is good. We'll have to avoid the siege tank over here, but we will make our way where we need to go with my gigantic force. It's probably time that I thought about moving out. You know what? I think it's time. We'll let this last one come out, and then we'll start thinking about this. All right, 1. Where do I put them so that I can highlight other guys? Wow. All right. There we go. Eventually. So they're all off the screen. There's nothing down here anymore? No. So that's 2. This one's gonna be an hassle. You guys are 3? I keep on hearing things, getting out of things. Stop. You guys are 3. That's good enough. They're not that strong. You know what? Just like hang out up here for a bit, okay? I'm working on things. 4 and 5. Did you fire one? Who said you could fire one? What's he doing? He didn't even get a shot off. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is gonna be a mess. are you guys? Like, what level are you guys? Alright. Let's go! They do have missile turrets. But if they don't have any complementary force, there's no point in seeing my army if you can't hit them. Well! Get out of there, Reaper! Reaver! Oh, that's right, I told them not to. Okay. Do I need shuttles? I don't think I need shuttles for this. What the hell are you doing? I didn't think I needed shuttles.
I long for combat.
But there's a few forces over here, so I'm gonna try to take this out. I know I don't have to, but I'm going to. Yeah, they're coming this way. Okay. So it is here. Is he out? Wow, alright. I thought I had to go over here. Apparently I was gravely mistaken. Okay. That one Reaver's grave, unfortunately. It looks like, and a Stalker somewhere along the line. Stalker again. I said Stalker again! They are not Stalkers, they are Dragoons. Yep, keep on loading up and unloading.
I'm waiting. Very well.
You guys done? I don't remember where we were, so I'm starting over. Doesn't sound like there's anything in there. Just keep going, guys. Why are you guys not going anywhere? The army is strong. Why are they not? Seems like they're like stuck. But they're stuck on like nothing. What is your problem? Why is it when I select just you two, you move? But when I select all three... Alright, whatever, we're moving on. We're going in. They have shown me nothing that can stop the army that I have up front, even without my Reavers. Yeah, they don't have anything that can stop this. I keep on over-preparing, thinking that it's going to be more difficult than it actually is. Alright, lost a Dark Templar there, I think. God, so slow. So eventually they will get here. Yeah, nothing's gonna stop this army. Just way too large of a force. They don't have to worry about tactics or nothing. Well, let's make sure there's nothing down here that's gonna get me. Nope. Alright. Let's make sure they don't bust out anything that's gonna stop me. Kerrigan, I am going to keep an eye on you this entire time. I've not cleared out the entire map. Cleared out a good portion of it. You know what? Go with these guys. Just in case. Just in case bad things can happen here. Because it looks like I have pretty much taken out everything that they had.
All right. On my way.
Yeah, that looks like it for the most part. There's a couple missile turrets here and there, but
All right.
outside of that, looks like we are good to go. Just need to bring Kerrigan down. I'm anticipating much more difficult fights. Brood War is not as difficult to start as I remember. I am sure that it will be difficult towards the end, though. Alright, Kerrigan, where are you? You're the only one that really matters here. So you guys get out of the way, just head up here somewhere. You too. Maybe Kerrigan can't see you. I don't know if we give her sight on the Dark Templar. She can see Zeratul fine, but I don't think that necessarily counts all the time.
On my way.
Go ahead and head for that. Just thank you.
Crystal's here, boys. Send in a probe to gather it up, and our work here is done.
You have done well, Kerrigan. There's more to you than it seems. Perhaps I have misjudged you.
Given our history, I can't say I blame you. Let's just get the job done.
And we've won! Once again, this kind of surprises me how easily I was able to do that, but I'm used to the end of the normal game, and this one's a little bit easier than that so far. So far. I'll be paranoid again when we start up next time. Don't worry about that. So our Protoss Expeditionary Force has completely wiped the floor with the Dominion Planetary Defense. There were two of them, the Atlas Wing and the Elite Guard. Just absolutely decimated them, except when it came to resources. That's not too surprising. When it comes to the units, I killed 197 and lost 5. One of them is a Reaver, so I felt bad about it, but seriously, I lost 5. I killed 197. That's a pretty damn good record there. In terms of structures, I made 48. I got rid of 81 of theirs, and they didn't get any of mine. In terms of resources, Red just had way more opportunities, and I spent more of it. How do you spend 2? Did they repair something? How do you spend 2 resources? All right, but with that one, that is going to do it for these parts of Let's Play Starcraft. I've been Baller Scuba. I've been joined, as always, by the Protoss Expeditionary Force and Kerrigan. Hope you guys have enjoyed these parts. Hope you laughed. Hope you learned. Hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.